Well, hello. It's a couple hours later on. I had a nap in here. Observations are a lot of the aches and pains have gone away. The sneezing has vanished. The anything with the lungs is gone. I don't know. Me and viruses don't get along. Number one. Although I'm getting a lot of electrical shocks. I took two more aspirin, 1 gram, and later on I might take another 200 milligrams of zinc. Zinc for the dink. Oh no, it's an interesting thing as it lifts off me. My sexual energy comes rebounding back. It's always been that way, actually. These viruses and flus or whatever they are, number one. Yeah, so I look a little pale. Of course, it is pale light. Need a little color. So I don't know if Chatty Cathy's going to make an appearance tonight or what. That takes a bit of energy for our Chatty Cathy to talk like so all the time. Hi, doctor. Oh, not again. Spread those chops, doctor. Oh, what? You're going to be the doctor, huh? Oh, Chatty Cathy. Let's turn some light on. Oh, what happened to my chair? Oh, electrical shocks. Buzz, who's on that line? I think that's the light. Oh, that's the light. A little better. Chief, I'm so high here. So I wonder where I picked the virus up from. Somewhere, because we keep our social distancing pretty good. Of course, there are options that say when taking the trash out, maybe garbage cans have people's viruses in it. I wonder if anybody ever thought of that one. Come on, electrical shock, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Anyway, that's what I normally get. I remember at the Ecology Center in Lynn Valley a long time ago in the 70s. Had a nasty, nasty flu. Took 2 aspirin and I developed all this incredible energy. Funny, and I had some energy today. I was doing something, but not that much. These shocks kind of jolt me around. So anybody that's got the flu or wondering about the flu or studying the flu or studying all these crazy things, So my regime is life extension, www.lef.org. Been doing it since 1990, and before that as well. All the supplements in mega formations and all the newest stuff coming out like TA65 and telomere lengthening stuff, astroglycide 14, reversitol, ginkgo, and many hundreds of other herbs, but I eat it every day, number one. And sometimes my body says, no, don't take anything today, which is very rare, but I do that. And what else? Okay, well, I don't know. Once I start getting amorous, which I am most of the time, I know I'm on demand. Even one half baked like this with a little virus having fun. Hi, doctor. Hello, little virus. How is it going? Oh, I'm being very naughty. You are, you are, aren't you? So if a virus isn't a living thing, it must work in replication in a unique fashion, Captain. I want to talk to you. I want. Sounded well the same as bacterium. I had my encounters with E. coli and nasty E. coli because they analyzed the blood samples. It was an infection. I had number one. So I survived a lot of weird things. Typhoid, tutnut, scarlet fever. My first big adventure. On Marguerite Street, South Vancouver. Next to Austin Taylor's old mansion, which is still there, I think. Austin Taylor. So anyway, I was sick. Had fever dreams and all that. Can't remember anything else severe like that back then, but don't know. Wow, anyway. This is the age of viruses. Viruses. This is making me cough, huh? The age of viruses. Other things people can do is eat sauerkraut. Horseradish, it helps. Lots of zinc. Vitamin D3 and vitamin C. So should I change the topic? Viruses. 7 minutes talking about viruses. Toopsel. Adventures. Well, I had one here in Fort Bragg on the beach a few years ago. On the beach, somebody covered over a hot coal with sand, and I walked in it, and man, oh man, did that ever hurt? My first instinct was hobble to the ocean, which I did do. Cold water, the ocean, until they could rescue me from with a small all-terrain vehicle, which they did do. That took a while. It took a week to get over that adventure. That was quite something. Had to walk around with a bucket of cold water. But if somebody videotaped John stepping in the hot coals and hopping over to the ocean, it would have been a funny video. God, too bad somebody didn't videotape that. I'd be laughing my head off. So that is, in my opinion, should be illegal. Have a don't cover the coals up, just leave them open so people don't step in them. Aren't I making a lot of good talk today, huh? Hi. I still don't look like Cher, but we're trying. So the paint is still a tiny bit tacky on the Buffalo Forge drill press, and then put it all together once it's dried up. It should be a nice drill press. Got a motor for it, just waiting for a link belt. I ordered on eBay. They're probably the best to match up a belt. Link belts. Brother Paul Mueller sent an email saying hello and all his new adventures. Hi, Paul. Remember Gordon Novell and their spacecraft adventure. Wow. There was this is interesting, since I'm digging in old emails from Gordon and others. There was this, the POTUS briefing, the ARV, all the information in a PDF. 260 people. I did a reply all saying, I was just checking on something, and are these emails still valid? I got a lot of interesting responses. A doctor of psychiatry and medicine, chief, really high up people, replied. I said, thank you for replying. It's a pleasure meeting you. I just wanted to check this, and you have a good day. And there was also somebody in U.S. Army Intelligence who wanted me to call them. And I replied, thank you for blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, I can call you sometime. Who else was there? There was, Gordon Novell's wife, ex-wife. She called me a hobbit, which I don't mind. But she sort of had negative words for Gordon. She raised 3 children. And she had no kind words for Gordon. Oh well. Poor Gordon. Like quite an episode of Gordon. I like Gordon, actually. I know he's a rascal, but as I mentioned in my other video, Gordon would yell and scream at me on the phone. And his emails were pretty wild, so. As I said, it didn't bother me any. It's Gordon's opinion. Why should I get upset? I didn't. This would be up and down like this quite a bit with Gordon. And yeah, he did visit Helena and I in Scottsdale, Arizona with his truck full of documents. And moving from Louisiana to Desert Palm or something like that. In California, and then we met up with him in California. 2007, he was staying with Helena and I. Then, I think it was 2011 or 10, we met up with him down in Palm Desert. And he did a video with us, and it's on the internet, on YouTube. And shortly after that, he passed away. I don't know, some people. Well, I'll get off the topic of Gordon. You never know what you get in old emails and other things, so that's why I like digging back in time. Who in the heck is this person? Oh, there's somebody else that is emailing me saying he's got a device that's free energy, it's terawatt. We'll put out terawatts. All I say is that's awesome. Or send a diagram of it. Depending on how bubbly I am. But there's so many fakes out there, it's unbelievable. 99.9% of all the claims is this book, this claims. And when you want them to demonstrate something, the government will get me. Yeah, right, that's a famous excuse. Why would the government bother getting you? If you have something, you can actually forward it to the government at DARPA. They got Dr. Bud Durand, who I worked with on my presentation. It was actually rejected because of a simple paperwork error. Then I got the other characters that say the Men in Black come around. Yeah, right. The only Men in Black I ever seen on YouTube or Facebook was the Secret Service people. visited some lady and they were concerned about her threatening Donald Trump, and then she just slammed the door in her face, but and grabbed their attention, I guess. I had a doctor friend. He used to babysit his cat along with Yen. Seen him a couple of years ago down in Aptos. Got to have a lunch together with other friends of the Camino family, talking about good old days. That's quite pleasant. But Dr. Daniel Beelan was talking about how do you get rid of Trump? And I said, this is not a professional attitude to have as a physician. I will do no harm. Anyway, I thought it was a bit weird. So, yeah, it is a bit weird. What the heck? No, it's Go Brandon Go is the asshole in power. Oh, this thing is on. Just sit over here. Yeah, so politics, huh? A little warmer this way. Wow, we fell on the floor. Did it go off? No, it's okay. It just landed on my shoe. It's gonna be upside down? I wonder. I don't know. It'd be funny as hell. I shall continue. It's not broken. That's the way I had it. Oh, you gotta watch it be upside down. Hi. Hi, doctor. Yeah, I got a cracked lip here. I think it's dehydration. Oh, I'll be so happy when spring comes. Can't stand this winter crap. Or fall. It's cold and miserable and no sun power. I'd be over this thing in a very short period of time if I had the sun out full bore, about 70 or 80 degrees, just cooking everything and producing vitamin D. But what the hell was I talking about when this thing fell on the floor? Barbara, where's my hot chocolate? That's from the Twilight Zone, if you want to know what that means. Am I still recording? I think it was the other way around, was it? I don't know. Poor old iPad keeps falling on me. And, professional videographer I am. Oh, sure. I think it was this way, wasn't it? No. What the heck was I talking about? Sold for $250. But I had sold for 20 cents. You ever hear those nutty auctioneers? I was at an auction one time. It was old radio gear. Nobody bid on it. And bought it all. I did have an auction, Triple B auctions in Canada. I was thinking I was going back to Europe. Auction off a gun collection was really tragic. 50 caliber, fully operational, heavy barrel, beautiful machine gun with tripod, with retraction assembly, with spade grips, made by Colt Firearms in mint condition. I was shocked that it only sold for less than $1,000, man. It was a beautiful firearm. Now a Lewis machine gun, fully operational, and a 30 cal Browning. Never again. I mean, look at the prices of a 50 Browning. looking at one in a gun store. Here, examining it, I forget who made it, but I looked it over and checked it. But they are beautifully made pieces. But anyway, that's the way life is sometimes. The 303 Lewis fully operational machine gun I got from Freddie and Phil at Adanac Salvage a long time ago. 30 Browning I got from Tom Bongalis arms dealer behind my parents' house. There's a picture of me. Oh yeah, there's a picture of me. In the Vancouver Sun. That's odd. I wonder why the cops didn't take that. Because I had this gun control case, one court ordered all my machine guns and cannons and artillery returned. 1978, pure Elliott Trudeau that I lambasted in the main news. 13 of us were attacked by this ridiculous politician. So after that case, of course, we had the provincial ombudsman, David Davies, go after them, sue them. But they got rid of the constable in charge of the operation, Metchalco. Again, I mentioned I love to see the videos on this. There are many videos in the news. I guess all that's buried in one of my 90mm Canon. Oh, you can't see me. Okay, this could be upside down, this whole video. Who cares? Look at that, 22 minutes. Talking away the little virus inside of me going. Jerk, jerk, jerk. Okay, shock, shock, shock. These little brain shocks you feel. I don't think I have a temperature. Number one. I don't have a temperature, number one. Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise, Locutus of Borg. Number one. I want to see you in my ready room.
Oh, okay.
Number one, what's wrong with you? Are you sick?
No.
Number one, please report to my ready room. Mr. Wolf, I need you to look into something for me, and I want you to report later on into my ready room. I agree, Captain. I am Worf, son of Mog. I'm with honor. Never mind that, Mr. Wolf. I know that. Please do your duties and stop dressing in drag. Please, Captain. I love dressing in drag. I couldn't believe it, Mr. Wolf. Prancing around down on the lower decks in drag? Of course, Captain. I'm a Klingon. I thought Klingons is the manly... You're wrong, Captain. Okay, Mr. Wolf. So, where'd you get the false breasts from? Captain, please. I replicated them through the replicator. Oh, God. And I'm running a starship. Okay, Mr. Wolf, please excuse yourself. I shall be in my ready room after I talk to number one. Number one, what's...
Hi, Captain.
Number one, did you get a sex change?
Yeah, Captain.
I'm not a doctor. I'm the captain of the USS Enterprise. Do you understand me?
Yes, Doctor. Ah, yes, Captain.
Okay, Mr. Wolf. Geordie? No, Geordie's not here. Admiral Nakamura, I shall attend as soon as I break free from this area here, Wolf 25679. I'm sorry, I forgot the actual code.
Oh, wow.
Where am I? interdimensional, hyperspatial, spatial coincidences.
I'm a tacky tack-on.
Happy tack-on. Where's the unhappy graviton? Never mind. Engage. Okay, this is 26 minutes of total incomprehensible gibberish. Let's see how I look. Look like a fish. Mmm. Mmm. Ooh. I think the aspirin is kicking in. I took another gram of aspirin when I started this video. It feels good. I'm addicted to it, by the way. I even take one and I'm not sick. I don't know, it just makes me feel good. Aspirin.
Aspirin.
Did wash my hair today. It's a little more untangled. Oh, wow. Hope Nancy's got the flu too, so I hope she's doing okay. Should be here at 6 picking up, then we have dinner. I don't know, I go to bed early, I guess. If I'm feeling rotten.
Are you feeling rotten? Are you feeling rotten, doctor?
That's Carla talking. I think, yeah, I really think that this was working this way. But I don't know. I think, oh well, who knows?
I dropped my iPad. I dropped my mini pad.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. I wonder who in the heck watches these ridiculous videos I make. What was that? Oh, I remember something. Oh, a memory. Holy mackerel. It was actually... Who was the producer? It was in 2000 something. Girls Gone Wild on the Hutchison Effect. Can you believe it? It was a producer with women actually walking around. They filmed it. You ever heard of this kind of thing? I'm trying to remember who the producer is. It was not Jim Cherry of World Wireless Productions. Ew, this is it. That just popped in my head for some unknown reason. Girls Gone Wild on the Hutchison Effect. I really don't know. Was it Angry MC? Mr. D. John? I think that was Mr. D. John, that hacker guy. It's been a long time. Wow, man. Then there actually is a group still active called the Hutchison Effect. It's a musical band. You might find it if you type in that name. They make music, and they wanted, years ago, they wanted permission for me to use my name. I said, go for it, for the name of the discovery I made. I think they're still around. Even got a t-shirt from them. Huh. Oh, another interesting person I met in the Gulf of Mexico, in person that is, before that, was by many emails, very nice gentleman, did a commercial for him called Bear Scratch, www.bearscratch.com. Richard Heaney and family came to the West Coast, East Point, Florida, hung around for a few weeks. He brought his entire family and the hobbits, kids, are very friendly kids, and they grew up to form a band. And they performed. I'm trying to remember the band's name now. Gee. The Heaney Boys. B-O-Y-Z-E. That was the band's name. I sometimes get an email and they're performing. That is so cool. Things are popping in my head, free associating again. At 31 minutes. Well, I think I'm going to stop now and have a cigarette and come back.